Доброго дня, шановні колеги. Сьогодні
Good afternoon, dear colleagues. We're having a briefing from Colonel Lysenko, who will discuss the state of affairs with the anti-terrorist operation area. Good afternoon, dear colleagues. In order to introduce panic among civilian population, the enemy is trying to destabilize situation in the territory that is controlled by Ukrainian military forces and the authorities. This is done through penetration of militants to the liberated territories of Donbass for the purpose of provocation and intimidation with a sudden advancement that is announced against the Ukrainian forces. At the Russian-Ukrainian border, there's concentration of the Russian units. Yesterday we had 32 shelling at the Ukrainian position, once at Avdiivka from the artillery. Traditionally, the location of the highest tension Shirokino at Mariupol and Donetsk airport area. And today, early in the morning after the midnight, twice in that location the enemy shelled our positions. As a result of engagement and provocation, no Ukrainian warriors fortunately died and one was wounded. Ukrainian bodyguards keep apprehending the Kurakhov, the crossing point position for Ukrainian citizens with forged IDs, and at Lysenko point, the Ukrainian citizen with the ID from bandit formation, so-called Luhansk People's Republic. Ukrainian enforcement officers are seizing arms and ammunition and keep finding the hideouts of the occupants. At Slavyansk, at the railway tracks, they found Strela-2M, RO-2M in the forest belt, and the legendary Mount Karachun last year became a place of very difficult combats. At Krymsky, in the forest area at Seversky Donetsk River, 6 grenades, Rock 25 to grenade launchers, ammunition to AK-74, Kalashnikov 74, hand grenades, RGD-5 and F1, and the military equipment. At Kramatorsk, in the territory of cement factory, 5 mines, 12 grenades and 30 shells were found in the abandoned storage. At Artemis 10, total flares were found, 3 kilos of weight, and the device for explosions. In Kamyansk-Podilsky, local people provided 6 armored vehicles for the Ukrainian army units, where their compatriots are 7, and the special force received 1 jeep, and the right sector voluntary command received another 2 automobiles were given to the special force of police. Ukrainian military officers mobilized in the Zhytomyr region were training and in tactical skills. There were fire drills and also interoperability training and exercise, and then they will go to the anti-terrorist operation area on the 13th of March. More than 4,000 medical packages of Ukrainian manufacturing were delivered. There will be accommodated in 3 mobile hospitals, Vinnytsia, Lviv, and Odessa. The assembly of the first aid packs were provided by available sources of military logistics, and the covers were made handmade by volunteers, and there were special pockets in the NATO-like fashion. This initiative was implemented by the Ministry of Defense of Ukraine together with 2 charitable funds. All community are helping peaceful civilians in Donbass. For example, the German Charitable Society keeps providing on a regular basis to Donetsk and Luhansk foodstuffs and first the first need provisions. 14 tons of food products have been received by Rubizhny in Luhansk Oblast and Slovensk Donetsk Oblast. At this point, the unloading of this humanitarian aid is in progress. In general, about 46 tons of valuable cargo will be provided with foodstuffs, heat generators, chainsaws, and tents and other equipment. Today, we are still we continue our traditions, the gods of war, our Ukrainian artilleries. Now they are staying in their location of deployment. They were withdrawn from the front line, and the anti-tank Kenna MT-12 crew are maintaining their cannon. They fought at Horlivka and the Baltseva. They were confronted with the Russian units with the state-of-the-art equipment. Their first experience was at the main experience was at Vuhlegirsk. They were surrounded but didn't surrender, and they hit the tank and some armored vehicles there. Together with the Svitas battalion combatants, they broke the circle of the enemy, and Captain Alexander Topsanov, he graduated from Khmelnytsk High Command Military College, and after graduation he came back to his crew. People in his crew never had any experience with the real military action, but that was compensated by their high patriotism and their willingness to fight and keenness on winning. Any colleagues, any questions already, colleagues? One. Can you? You said one was wounded, and there's this information that at Shirokino, because of mass firing at our position from the mortar of 122 millimeters, there were 2 wounded with some small arms also. That was as of 9:30 this morning. Our information is as of 8 a.m. Ksenia Bornikova, the 5th channel. Can you specify, well, secrets hideouts, they found the weapons and ammunition on an everyday basis? Sappers and police force are inspecting all the stretched grenades, and they clear the mines, they destroy such objects every day. What I described was as of last week. What's the situation with the locals, with the food supplies? There's some deficit, and people are on the edge of starvation. People in the occupied territories. Information on the people in the occupied territories is fragmented, and we have no big picture, so to speak, but general pictures temporarily unavailable. Have you registered any drone flights? Not as of last day. Thank you very much, dear colleagues. Our next briefing will be tomorrow at 12:30, also with Colonel Andriy Lysenko.